Hi Jürgen. Hello, hello.
Hello.
Let's do this.
Check. Yes. Got
Yeah.
this.
Nice. Let's go for a ride.
Indeed.
So tonight is all about the moonshot. Here in this part, we're talking about the moonshot
Yeah.
and what aiming for the moon looks like as well. Now, of course, given that you're such a seasoned entrepreneur and yeah, you invest in bigger companies, I don't know what I want to ask you actually. There's so many that we can ask you. But let's start maybe with the wildest goal, your personal moonshot that you've ever set for yourself, personal or professional.
You know, it's funny, but my personal moonshot, if I would have a choice, would be either in politics. If I was younger, I wanted to be in politics, not for the politics per se, but do something good and think about how you can organize a country and so on. So that's one angle. And the second angle of my moonshot is more artistic. I'm much more artist than anything else. But because of, well, the way life goes, I've ended up in finance and private equity and so on and so forth. But I'm really somebody who likes to be creative mind. So my moonshot would be like doing something crazy about creativity. And then I'm doing that in the part because, as you might know, I'm also crazy about space. And 2 years ago, I organized this space expo in Antwerp. But my moonshot linked to that is I really would like to create a museum, a permanent museum.
Wow.
So that's one of the things that's in the back of my head. Like, I'm a bit older now, and I really would like to do something still meaningful, also for inspiration, to inspire young people. And I have a lot of stuff from space. I actually had the opportunity to buy some replicas
No
from
way.
NASA. Yeah, I have a moon lander, which is like 8 meters high. I have the capsules of Mercury. I have a...
And where is this? Is it at home? Is it
No, it's all stacked. It's all stacked in a big place. It's about 1,000 square meters, 10 meters high. It's full of stuff.
Okay.
So the expo I did in Antwerp, we had about 80,000 people. So it was really nice. So that's if you talk about moonshot, that would be my moonshot.
Wow. Fantastic. I mean, your personal private collection only is already worth visiting. Wow. No, I do believe as well, personally, that if creativity can collide with entrepreneurship, then really something truly pivotal can happen.
I personally think that creativity is going to be, in the coming years, decades, is going to be far more important than money and relations and knowledge. I mean, obviously knowledge is important, but you can find knowledge anywhere online. You have AI to help you with knowledge. Money is a necessity, but money is available everywhere. And for a tech company to create one, you need less money. But creativity is something that is unique. If you have a creative idea and it's crazy enough, you can actually change the world. And that's what I find so fascinating about this time of today.
Exactly, and I would assume that that's also one of the design principles of tonight's show, right? Daring to dream that bigger, and also daring to change the world, one step at a time.
But also not just dream. I think there's a lot of people who dream about a moonshot. For me, it's the dream is part of it, but it's taking action to start to turn the dream into reality. Because at the end of the day, it's about turning dreaming into reality, and that's the main part for me. Exactly.
No, I mean, taking risks. We've talked about that tonight quite a bit as well with other guests that have sat in your seat as well. Some people take the route of taking deliberate risks. Some people just go very wild on taking risks in order to obtain their moonshot. What's your advice? What's your take on it?
I'm actually, it's going to surprise you, and I'm in private equity, venture capital, so adventure capital, but I'm actually quite conservative. I always think very, very, very deep and good if we take risk. And obviously you have to take risk because the return that you get is a function of the risk that you take. The more risk you take, the higher your return. So if you don't take too much risk, you're not going to get too much return. And return could also not just monetary return, but also return in achieving it. But I do personally think if you have passion about what you do and you want to go for it and you're passionate and you want to give it everything and you work day and night for it, especially in the beginning, you can achieve a lot. And I think that's also the message for today. We're Belgians. I mean, we're like, it's difficult. I'm not sure. It has to be out of America, and it's only when it's from America or Asia that it's good. I mean, we have such a great place in the sense of our engineers are among the best of the world. quality of life is good here. I mean, you can still find cheap housing. The food is great. People don't move around. I mean, if you have like 10 people, they're not gonna move 500 miles away like in the States for another job because they get $10 more. So people stick to the church. So there's a lot of advantages we have. And I think we just need to go for it and dare to say, yes, we're going to do this.
And the Belgian fries, not to forget, of course.
Of course.
And the chocolates.
And the chocolates, yes, indeed.
No, I mean, I myself also live abroad. I live in Switzerland. And I mean, I can really concur with that. Like, when I'm coming back, it's the first thing I do is eat Belgian fries and then reconnect with my university friends. And I do have to say, Belgium's finest is a thing.
Yeah,
I think we all have to be a bit bolder and embrace a bit the fact that we're all Belgians and that we can achieve stuff.
But that's also, I mean, we're going to show a movie with Oprah before Oprah comes on, and I think the movie is about Belgium is not a small place. We've done great things in history, and we're gonna do great things, and we have great companies, and we look at our companies, and we just have to be a bit bolder and stop pointing at the negative, but let's say, okay, there's 5 negative points and there's 10 positive points. Just focus on the positive points and maybe mention the negative points, but truly focus on the positive side of things.
Don't have anything to add to that one, to be honest. What we do want to do still, Jürgen, is a rapid fire chat to get a bit momentum going and to understand a bit what your line of thinking is. So I'm just going to give you a long list of options. You don't think, you just say whichever you think is best.
Okay.
Following your heart or your head?
Heart.
Dream big or start small?
Start small.
Take the risk or play it safe?
Play it safe.
Mentoring or being mentored?
Being mentored.
Win once big or stay good consistently?
Stay good consistently.
Spontaneous adventure or planned success?
Planned success.
Fail publicly or never take the leap at all?
Fail publicly.
$1 million on your bank account or a mentor who has all the answers?
A mentor who has all the answers.
And then maybe one final one, work solo or build a team?
Build a team.
As we are almost approaching the venue, right? Anything you would still like to ask Nafitiam or Oprah Winfrey tonight? Anything that you would like to get from them?
There's one question I would like to ask Oprah, but I'm not going to have the opportunity because she doesn't want any political questions, unfortunately. But I was going to ask if she would meet Trump, President Trump, what kind of questions she would ask him, or what would be the first and second question she would ask him. So that will be one. And then for Nafitiam, my question will be, in the Olympics, right before she got like the third golden medal, she got injured, and she was pretty sure, pretty significantly injured, but she still continued. What was the drive? Was it adrenaline? Was it in her mind? Did she have to think about, okay, did she focus on it? How did she overcome that problem? Because she did overcome it, and then she won. But it had to be tough for her, I guess.
Yeah,
especially in the last running estafette. So anyway, so that would be my questions.
Let's see if we can still fit a limit. I guess you've have been able to already provide a few things that you wanted to ask them already, but let's see if we're able to plant those questions. No, then thanks a lot, Jürgen. We're almost there. Anything else you'd still like to mention to our viewers in terms of dreaming big, daring to be different, maybe, or embracing the artistic?
First of all, I would like to thank you guys for doing this. I think it's great that you make this kind of podcast and that you also show and are inclined and involved in this. I think you were a good partner of SuperNova, and if it's one thing I would like, a moonshot. As we started with moonshots, maybe it would be nice if you could see like SuperNova becoming like this big technology conference, and not only for the conference, but that it also inspires people to start their own companies, and hopefully maybe within 10 years we'll meet companies that have been started because of the inspiration of SuperNova.
Fantastic. I think that is a very nice aspirational dream. Fantastic. Jürgen Ingels, thanks a lot for your time. And then let's see what tonight is going to bring with Oprah. Very curious.
Thanks.